NDC for the NDC for when you done NDC for Professor Jampo who the video all NDC for you ma oh dear saw the cable sir as of the near way obey the and your politics but all boy you the cable and NDC for you and the Professor Jampo dear sir I want the cable now when the NDC Jumano or ya the bed or yan can some so and come up say the Ashanti region. Santi Madama or shall see 3 days ago and all pro and ne ordinary echere udotobri just say all pro elho. Yabako a year lines no sooner and they be a reporter odiachre reporter cum producer odiachre na neje ebetwetwe nkomo even as we await a year Vincent Asifwa and a year small scale buyers near Chichinkomo and then can Friday can United Zongo for Bawumia let's say Yadiomo Echuchin Nkomo Yami Aduma next week Obetio Monka eti Alaji Issa Soja a very good afternoon to you Mr. You and the team a very good afternoon to you then can say United Zongo for Bawumia Chichinkomo because we really need the numbers in the Zongo community and also so quickly I'll be crossing over to a year Odotobri na ya twetwe nkomo ewo ho endra galamsey incident bi esie ewo Ahafuano Southwest NDC fo a eye mine no ho ede kwako hye NPP endra asebdo edi why na ene mehwe na ebrobebema will delve with that issue Ahafuano Southwest endra incident BSC wo ho e ka ketekete na chese ke tuokra ebetuto ho because NDC for illegal mining e wo Ahafuano Southwest chese wodim say NPP parliamentary candidate ho enso dapa omu yi ani akwa kwhye de say dapa na sa illegal mining no which was not the case na enwa asem we jibejibre enwa be say eka to na mentu chese boys epiemu ho ekoji police fuotuo police were called into the situation not just a police fuogina ho na NDC fuo ekwakoji police fuotuo afraid nsem so omo empne ema police fuo no and stop say adwuma na omo eye na an American everybody I will deal and delve into that issue because allegedly me person be body the deal no ever had or a staff sergeant the deal ever had but I've not finished with that research work say bia or you part of the military or not but allegedly he claims to say or no a soldier or say or you soldier ni na why na mo ho kwan so mo be stop adwuma na o eye wo ho allegedly he claims so you military personnel na no na be young contact eye military yanye sa work no ye and mean to me fan the din kran to just say kopem say ye be wie sa work no but anyone ye course wa Ahafuano sa obofra was a chance e tan keke enko ye kra enti ye behwe na ye disa djuma no enyina ye ko phone lines no so na ya hwe na ya work eye lines no menhwe say ye betumi de video no atoso and then Samira Ekoi the speaker odema omo Ewodotobri constituency chairman Bernard Enchibu Asiako with him so the chairman WONTUMI and echo rounds no yenti I say achi awo ko Edotobri ne me say I hona meko o say shia omunyina emole me ba no em sensem ne academy so me bisamu Odotobri free education e modana one district, one factory. I am Modana. As I have for no man come you. I am Modana.
one constituency, one ambulance, MPP, the buy and nursing training allowance na yet and teacher training allowance na yet and and drones are yet ba Eddie no eco hospital. Sebi oba ko wona moje good na di moja ko hospital 10 emoda dia eni se obi biara eka se bibinti December 7th onko toaba e sign say ya yebi bebre so we ni ma ye beye ba ye say agrobe so a efia no pa na ya tire se MPP e dia memo hye yensa ye adwumaden e de sumo man na ne ye no kra no afei na ye beye bi e de aka ho Ejuma pa on President Kufuado ayeno December 7th mo shene ni munyam no bedi president obesom epejamu ama Ghana akonenim Ghana afane ntuma paifra nese oye bia no ono so beye edi atoaso Boni Meka, we are at a crossroads in our country. We need dynamic leadership. We need a leader with bold solutions. We need a leader with a vision. Obi owe ni swadi hunu strunko. Ono die enye se adia ebia anye ya na onim hu nyansa na nim die debi. Wadwe hu ya yenim ba obi yenim se odemufo a oyeni pastronko nyankopon amanenim die stronko a odi ejuma oye ejuma den so he's going to bring innovative solutions na hema no mo hane meniaje esan se o chechiro man anaso pese o man ko nenima e ma teacher na se o mo ahoden na o pejo Alaji Dr. Mahmoud Baumia. I say, Haji, I won't go ahead to bring it. I say, I want to make her. I say, she are obeying na Emily. Remember, I know. I'm saying, somebody academy. So, maybe some more. Order to bring free education. Emodana.
Baubia. Then some other motiano and no copiable ewo ototobre and some of the two I don't know. Even before we work the phone lines quickly, mention a year chairman Bernard and Chibuesiako na yentie and sama a year chairman WONTUMI and so edit tuja a bra or copy hodom.
I know I'm a person over the trouble. I play on the school, no more paper college, you know. Mina kwanya ko paper college free side na mi papa was car na one paper college no ye pusa so papa no wai yes we akwasi ajima ba we ye ro 24 enana we say aya kata baba enti se na papa ni dia o ko ye dey paper college na so so na enna makufa ni ba o miati so sikadi ba ko paper college o ye ni ba so so you be back. If you can be back, I'll go for you. Or you be back to you. Now, so you're going to say, I am a man for the producer, Emre. And Emre, Nana, you mamma, Miss Ramon, Jacobu for Miss Ramon. So we are Christonia, Miss Ramon, yes, Christo Demo. Saba, I am not two. I am December 7th for them. I am December 7th for them. Say a button your poor, I'm a chroma to be a two poro. Yeah, quite a yo. That's why be a better me. I'm a put to a back, Pama, or not to bring mine on a school. Nkansah Kwaku. That's what you're about to be put to a pano. A school. At the best level, I don't know between fear no like this me. Ebia no be a Jehovah Witness ni no to abada. Ebia no be buafu. Abaya e ba betoi. Aye madachi ani anana no madachi. Eti mo kan say mo say we are NDC ni na so uba ba kwanya free education. We are no free education. Me send the free education. And nine your free education. Esikale ti ba ye ko kosia obi. Yes no. O say wa mu 30. O say the maye 30. Na say no. O mu na no mo ko free education. What I say? O so person bi aka no. Etiri masramo. Free education na ya ka mo asamo. Mesramo 2024 ba ya kokotuwe. It's a project. I got a dachi and the Akoto was waba. I get Pia Piano. Messi or Yakupo Dimu. So we are Camonia. Our prophet Muhammad Dimu. Glory be to his name. Messi Yabesha. I get Pia Musabiano Yabaya Yamamu. Memo say a percent one. I just say a tuaba. Now, young Baumia. I didn't ever say what I want to say. Or so a panel with the president. Now, I know I'm a person walking over the trouble. Now, I pray on the world school, no more paper college, you know. Mina Konya called paper college if we say, Nani Papa was a car. May I want paper college, you know. The precise Papa, the way, yes, where I was searching my back.
Bedase. Intende Odoto Breed na wo hwede quickly ansana honorable Vincent Asifo ebetena se no men crossover na be de eye na neje ya odi akire ntwetwe nkomo na je
keke
mema wakwa ba yejumadi so
keke
yo bedase boy nkomo and then wona wodi eye second lady any team no echi na and then we shall say free for na sabri abeka say more five.
Keke madake na machia wana wajibra uto he untumi tv na untumi radio to Ghana and then you so the kind of penny abete ono akasa na wo se esu fanka adema ambika manyoku no ade onanim ade akopon aye asimpeni edunu enan abato ewo yanimu na keke ye ne hukani the second leader of the Republic of Ghana ma me senyo abawomia ni na obabedi na Kyeremanteng hana na nita etoso enan na enede obepemu ewo Manchester Central eye Odotobri na keke sede omampeni abedechi Dr. Haj Mahmoud Bawumia akase ono de na mamu obabubu ni de woni na nanom ani malam na asofo na ebabubu omaniti no so mi abai na nanom ahima omo Odotobri ha eba behia no afi asofo nso hodo eba behia no de no mienu pepepe energy media no ehase ewa ha sei na energy media no ehase ewa ha no ana odmenya for chairman Bernard Chibosia ko ye didola sam chairman WONTUMI Kyeremanteng mu titene de ma MPP amanyoku no oje kasemu ana wo kan wo che MPP amanyoku no nyuma MPP amanyoku no aye ni ho ye tie sesa ma tinenfo wo Odotobri na sa Manchester Central ekofo eto aba edema MPP amanyoku no afi wo che mo eche so dimu na omampeni abedechi Dr. Haj Mahmoud Bawumia egi egu akwanu a odiba abebua amatimemfo ho atimi atowon afi otu wonfo na otu wonfo rewe no ana eye second lady of the Republic of Ghana eye mami Senyo Bawumia enso egi akasemu ana woti obusa school for eba ho awofo eba ho party mpanyifo eba obusa wonse se ye de MPP amanyoku eye simla 2017 na MPP amanyoku na baye eye na na danko kufuado eni Dr. Haj Mahmoud Bawumia ebeji akuna ebetna akuna mesono na ye hwe ebu nkompo ekofo ye nachi eye amampani daga na se de twins ani ni dia na utimi hu se MPP amanyoku no abom humodin yipa afi wo shase ebobo ma amampani na na danko kufuado ni Dr. Haj Mahmoud Bawumia aye afi he free education ye digitalization after you have drone machines etimi ebe no ekoma no before na nika say health insurance utimi enu ewo fi say obobo nyuma bebe yeah no hukani Dr. Haj Mahmoud Bawumia aye edekira won after okoson say extra one say say sami ma we na say mi so dum na MPP aban no etimi implement se betimi abamu na bamu ye dia na se o to aba edema Dr. Haji Mahmoud Bawumia eya 2024 aba 7 December mo to aba de mano na so mo we sa nyama we na no benum so ama o to bi nyama mo hwehwe won akwan ni afa minister dan den na mo pese mo na se bigani esabeka no o mo se ebetimi aka won nyina afa wo se to bi fo bo se so mo bo mo de na o ma lawyer o ma bo lawyer antumie about 95% na say 80% not 90% ya ono akata ne chairman da na da bosi akwa efe ne chairman WONTUMI ebe ka abom na omaboa ama na for lawyer antumie appointment a eno betumi aboa ama to the next month center atumi atumpon na penifo to be na esi echi na da omo baye o sha aye me na for say chairman sabonso aye swami ma shi be ni edi mu eba afi chairman Benedict Bosa said me bo ndi no regional executive ahodo edi mu ebai penifo ahodo party for constituency for one nyina so ebobo chidom amadumeden eko kama na omunye no isi ankasa na ede ni atre the kwai constituency ho anane regional the tosum you no so ekoso edi keke so bisaya ye we amasa central here ede ni atre the kwai so no ye kokko Dr. Haji Mahmoud Bawumia ni ya chemi ni so di hu ni ntia ese timemfo ato abadema no na wotimi so afune no woto amampani na de danko fufuado ni nyuma pa wa ya won so pesa o pita o manye dudu baby no wadani e de atre won ndi keke obi sai sia de ye wo bekwaya ye fe na ya twe aka de gu ma so na nyame pa ya e so ade baba abesunwe na hefo.
All right, DJ medals papa panti e honso no ebrepem no bedibisa de ho report ebebrey talk Ghana jumedie so edie ye toa jumedie no so na sade etia no medical kan kire odada se bedne eye MP for eye old Tafo constituency right here in the Ashanti region mene no ebetwetwe nkomo na nkankomo no na nka mema na for time di nyina no no osu odi adaje osu odi adaje campaign odo so a ohwehwe ni nua bema enso osu odi adaje well he's right here with me in the studio openi chesa utumu se the young ayi nyina no wako contest or elections na ebrebi aba besne kono na chesa national service or no enana or ye obigina president ewo ye memu ha owie ya edono sukra the party no ember power no ehona na me didim no he was the special assistant to a year second lady and ye kana sem edicho that time na just be second lady but odeno ebomu nante as the special assistant till a year 2017 now 2017 and now kaya okoye PRO for a year education that's the education Ghana education ministry of education PRO now and what you know 2020 and I just obey jinem Tafo after say yete say honorable Anthony Akuto say enkobio and oba contest ni be wom and I just say winning enti we winning secondly wasaba this time around we winning primaries na make us say oya lawyer di men say brekwado me mana kwaba na ye twanko no so nyasema ene mi hu na chei de nanka me to the former friend my former friend Honorable Vincent Asefua which betie so honorable me ma kwaba
you name say I'm welcome home and as I say because the times that we used to meet if you back you see I quite me free
oh yes me cry again see ada me who say now but who watch
it na me free yes me who watch say eja unya sky
me when you now well so do the kai ashebe ko
you've got a new friend abrabo treaty we acheba WONTUMI far we say normal ko you found new friends but of course yeah Butentin, we are so loyal to you.
Aye. Where they what years of the compa.
So if you when for you, you know the one no. So you keep you like that.
Honorable. Now we are.
I'm not doing here.
Oh yes.
And they change.
Yo, yeah, diamias, yeah, diamias.
You can only thank him. I said it somewhere today, just about last week. Nah, for about 8 days, I'm in PA, and I'm in sorry for me because I have just not been well. Those times you reminisce about how life is, and now who say the biggest and the precious gift that you can ever have is when you can breathe and you are strong to go about your daily activities. And when you are doing so, normally you say but when you are denied, when you are denied, and I say again, when you are denied, that is when you realize the kind of blessings and that's when and now I'm telling you, I'm sure that say the door and I say when your issues as far as health you're concerned, you just cannot come and sit here, and that is when you see say you've been denied something. And so when we have the opportunity to come here, we can only thank God. And so media debiano a kakaye say,
but I don't know a human stress na they will
funny enough, I ran almost every test I could, but I was okay. There's a clearly a stress, and you know, you better one at a time.
Okay,
one at a time.
A baby dra a me pani be a rataful, but how to say we a deputy minister, local government and local government decentralization and rural development, right? Combining the two though, how stressful?
There has always been that like that since 1992 now. We've had members of parliament who doubles as ministers of state, and so the format and I said the yardstick is there for you to be able to learn from. A very Herculean task. I think that maybe in future we should be able to sit as a country and know say how effective can you be if you're a member of parliament and also doubles as a minister or deputy minister. I don't think say you will be very effective, especially when parliament is also in session. When parliament is in session, you should be in parliament. But of course, also a minister, also at a ministry, how do you juggle between these two things, especially when you have a lot of committee meetings to deal with as far as parliament is concerned, and at the demands also at the ministry. Definitely one will have to suffer at every point in time. We just cannot close our eyes to it. And so if you're able to change our constitution where the president is mandated, president, you've been mandated to say
now say Honorable Vincent, not to joy FM. Kabai not microphone like she say, not just a one-on-one. Presenting now. Majority caucus.
Yeah, bro. Now, share said parliament in the ministry then going forward, you bet me at Nase. You say nyadi or say boy as of mine. So you share president such engineer only na so for about 50% in free parliament. Then what that means is that up 50% or more will have to come from parliament.
Yeah.
And to be free horse say something will have to give way for the other. And no man who say sometimes parliament suffers, parliament best of and I say ministry so these are things that I think say maybe in future you bet me now you deal with it. But obviously it's not an easy thing to be a minister. Now say a member of parliament. It's not easy. Yeah.
Honorable, what can you say no young share now you are MP Tafo constituency. Na mimbisa medim so
and I'm so can be. And I said munyam ne buy I shall say na ka ho.
And I should be.
What's na feed that them campaign.
And I should be. Yes, it is say no as MP for Old Tafo constituency. Sign a juma no etie ewo. Because because it was a place Tafo Agidi and son about a honorable Antonio to say na a big shoe make I all free hot no na honorable the why they succeeded and surprisingly who succeeded. How has it been handling the constituency?
I always say this. In 2004 time Dr. Antonio say bano. No, Dr. Antonio said that we knew in 2016 and 20. He was given an opportunity to showcase what he has, to showcase the Owo and Ghana. And son after 8 years, 12 years, obey don't Antonio Kotose. And so I told the people of Ghana, and I owe Tavo for Semia Brante, said we will Yanko Ponswa Dume or the Makusuku. Meet me a siade. Until I will need an opportunity. And that opportunity, me hear peace of mind. Me hear sumdi. Number 2 me a siade, number 2 me about Dr. Antonio Kotose. If you want me to fill in the shoes. Anybody, Parliament, you may be in a new age. And then you need time to be able to learn. And the Senipan, when you see your squad out in the bar, we have time for him to be able to fill the shoes that you expect. So, be fill the shoes. Dr. Antonio Koto said, no, you're a finance person.
Yeah.
I am not a finance person. Well, maybe now I'm a lawyer, but before then, education, and a bit of our political studies that we learned over school. So that means that I'll be a different person from Dr. Antonio Kotose. I won't be a finance connoisseur. But in the other fields, you see me there. The way I discharged myself equitably and well when I was at the Ministry of Education. Of course, in 2021, I called my opportunity to serve on the Education Committee. I am not the chairman of the Education Committee in Parliament anyway. But of course, clearly, over Education Committee, Obia Nkansah say, I have some amount of experience and I have some amount of knowledge when it comes to education in this country. Because for 4 years, I took my time to learn. And then Dr. Matepuku Prempe and the current education minister, I know, sir, going forward and with time, when we are given the opportunity to be leading, education committee chair, whatever, education minister, deputy education, whatever. When we have that opportunity, we should be able to also showcase what we have for the country. The name from 1 or 2 people that I have worked with is there is no space for failure. Into whatever it is, you may see me as unassuming. If I decide to do something, I'll achieve it.
But maybe Janata Fordma, but per 7 walk. What should be a would free the baby our bedroom. I saw your young man, I'll rise it quickly. With National Service. Now we are penny special assistant to the now second lady. Now
my birthday on the 27th of September.
Oh,
so now I'm growing.
now
I'm closer to my grave.
Acting director of communications for the party, that's the NPP. Now PRO education. Currently we are lawyer. How would you say it? We are damn lucky and now say it's true, hard work.
No, I don't think so. You see, in 2017, now 2017, early stages there about now phenomenal 26 years. You know, I'm one of the youngest to have represented this party. Even in 2015, there are about early 2015, and I'm about 24 years. With this Americi now 24, 25 years. But because of how I carried myself and because of how I did my things, Obi to say Nana Akomia had so much belief in me. So me acting as deputy communications director of this party at the age of 26. At the age of 26, maybe it's a story that we've not told. In Kama when I was the media liaison with Kofi Japan of this party in 2014, 2015, 2016, Nina not 24 years, 25 years, 26 years old, and I'm the year Jumanima party. When I was hosting Minority Caucus. What do I say? 2016, when I was hosting Minority Caucus for the party, both Joy FM and Home Base, I was barely 26 years, 25 years. So it is not about just being lucky. It is about knowing what you want and making sure that you achieve it with the blessings of God as the icing on the cake. But young men, maybe when they try 1 or 2 times, when I was at Kyeremanteng, I ran to Jamie, so called Kyeremanteng, and I call. I said you better not say Kyeremanteng or Matters of Uganda. So Kyeremanteng, over Kyeremanteng, you can't young men are near because okay in future these people can be political animals, political connoisseurs, and those kind of things. You will never mention Vincent Okowasefor Jr. because I had run for 3 successive elections and had lost all of them on campus.
Oh, really?
Yes. I had running for 3 successive elections and had lost all of them successively.
That's on KNUST campus. Okay, so
running
to attempt to USAG go.
Yes, USAG was the last one that I lost that election by 3 votes. When I called my mom that my lose election, I could hear my dad at the back. Ebium. That's what my dad said. I remember Ebium. You know, and you could see someone now say, "Why am I trying a lot of things and I'm not?" But now they were bemumbu. I mean, sometimes I felt very bad about it. But my bemumbu. In fact, there was a day in 2014 and 2013. Sorry, and I made a call round to be National Service President. Me posted me call National Youth Authority. Accra, into the Accra Metropolitan Assembly. No, a hundred number me president and son I may rise to regional president and national president. Me call one of the institution be, and that institution was SNET. We feel one I call Ministry of Foreign Affairs, and these institutions now were the biggest national service, the numbers, you know, national service persons now. And you saw winning elections in India. This is a Ministry of Foreign Affairs. They had about 300 national service persons, and as SNET, it was about 100. All the other ministries, you know, unya even 10 crown. So the focus was at Ministry of Foreign Affairs. I went to one office, and there was this lady. Hey, Vincent, Hansubiu, Boomabem.
Oh,
yes, a Boomabem. For about 2 days, I couldn't go to any office to go and campaign. But my friends around, some of them very big NDC guys today, who supported me, told me, Masa, we are going for this. You know, at the point I mean, carry we need that election. But I went for that election and I won with a big margin. Because we need Accra no metro no, you have to go for region because that is just a metropolitan, and we are supposed to elect regional president, and it's the the metro and the district president about together to elect a regional president. And boys, and change na me but me breaking me gina mama baby. Me who dey na boys and say the regional director na frese Accra metro na big nti me I have to run for the election. I'm say, hey Joe, my chef for me who say you was a polyfui. No more could be a friend. To say USAC, polyphones I don't know whether it's Pusak or something. They were together, they were so close, and most of them had won the election. And so there's no way our university person now running for the election. We need that. And I did the calculation. I told them, I said, I'm not going to win the election, so I beg I won't go. And they told me that I should go. I won that election by 3 votes to be regional president. Hey. That's when you could see that everybody, the big people in national service, everybody descended to make sure that I won that election. And me winning, we almost had to make national president. So that one, I had now gotten a lot of zeal. They gave me a car to go around the country, and I went around the country to campaign. And I also had the biggest of votes ever in the history of NASPA to be the national president. It was when I became NASPA president that my interview be around 10 o'clock. TV3, 10 News, with Komla Kluge. When I finished that interview now, and I had a call, said the second lady want to meet me the next day. That was how come I entered into MP politics. Tibikoya no say I want to work with Medina. In fact, Nipa Oma offered me the current Minister for Information, Fatia Bubaka, called that the woman want to meet me after that interview that I had.
And there's no turning back.
But so if people don't know why I was so mad about Baumia becoming president, Ashanti region as boy no crampo no any MP no any so kasa na de, because I know and I knew what this family has done for me. So I had no reason not to pay them back. It's my MP. Na me ma Baumia any president, no, that one there. I had to do it for him. And that is how come I came out. Party crampo frame me
At that time, yeah, now say do time. Yeah.
With the personal interest.
With
the personal interest.
but come to think of it, Tafo, back to a year Tafo constituency. Handling that, it seems you have a good working relationship with a year MCE. And the MCE, Lord Inusa. Honestly, you'll be a contest still. A bravo
contest. Lord Inusa will be a bitch. Obian is only 27.
Namu dia Sadamu, Konamo Baya. Obia contest, you have a good
party. You might change more. You people's forum, dear top, you're not 27. That was mother. Elections near Kwaku 2 years ago, you Sulia.
It was impacted a constituency.
We became very close and we became very good friends. Because he understood with all maturity that, yes, the boy at the time, it cost less number 29 years, yeah. We win in first round of 29 years. He agreed and we said, okay, this is what Nyankopo waka. So we have to just serve the boy. So he came around, he supported the campaign. We'll say Archibald.
Archibald.
He has shown so much maturity and I have so much love and respect for him, great respect for Archibald. After that election, he has shown so much respect and maturity, and I love him for that. The other person, Dr. Trinity, also contested. Much maturity. After that, he has shown that okay, in a contest, even though I'm about 50 years, the young boy won the election. We have no option than to support him, and they have been supporting since from that time. Till date. Yes, many MC were very good working relationship. In fact, when the president called me, that member Jubilee House, and he told me that it is Lord Unisa that Opeso MC. Now, I agree. He has no option than not to give to him because we don't name Juma. And I said no, because he was even surprised I saw contested me. I should have said no. I said no, I'm okay. I can work with him. Maybe elections and we'll show so much maturity, and so. What short time I'm winning my primaries now? It was as if he had won the primary for my second election. It was as if he had won the election. To see so much emotions and so much happiness in his face. Say because he was told that had it not been me and going to me near MCE, and since that time he also felt okay, it's an opportunity to also pay me back for what I did for him. And so Ota for the Oba, the tripod is working. Fantastic MCE we have. Doing so much for the people of Otafo constituency.
Honorable, member mega work na bus watch na no. Me say. Me try you tell town. What's say? Second lady what town. Yes. It's ochina near say ochina only na. Na mention with your work local government ministry. Mincha ye kakra wo member back to Tafo mega work. Now say has about 2 weeks to be Ashanti region. Yes. Oba na say that why Ashanti region now be 2 weeks to.
I think say President Ephraim say member deputy minister no. Me call no catch him say Martin James is going to be my minister. And I'm say president. Na ni pay say be onya me minister crampo no. Meaning to say, but finding for Mindy. Or not the end, I am so much glad about it. There are few times you've seen some ministers with their deputies not gelling so much. So I was praying that when I have an opportunity to be a deputy minister, I want a situation whereby my minister will gel with me, my minister will give me room and opportunity to work. For the past 3 months that I became a deputy minister, I have no regret at all. And I have no regret at all to have been given a minister like Martin Mesa, James Akosa. Fantastic man, a very good man, and I'm learning so much from him. We say no, a deputy minister, no local government, and so he has some amount of gravitas and experience or ministry. So we'll share the guidance that he gives to us as deputies now. Especially me, I'm benefiting so much from him, and so. I think say it's good. He met me and said, "If you're Ashanti region, so the Ashanti region are shown, sir. I want you to make sure that, as far as local governments here concerned with Ashanti region, you are in charge. Make sure that everything is okay. If you have any difficulty, just let me know." And so that is how come I had to go around the whole region, for all the assemblies, to be able to have first-hand information and listen to them as to what we can do to support them, their concerns and everything, so that we know what we can do.
Oh, so it was a first and just their concerns, they probably okay challenges.
Yes. Indeed, because baby, but me MC, dear my friend, I'm catch us so yeah, dear me your boss. You have to report to me.
Oh, and what to be called almost ni coding in a tough for the one. Oh,
I'm saying, Joe, they say, where they am your boss. Lord, you say, I want to ask why people's forum there, where they are convinced they say your boss. And they say, no, oh, as some kind, that's what we just offer me. We'll be here, be approving my Ministry of Education. Only option, just offer me. A branch now when in the contest on your 27 votes. It's now your minister. And of course, he's one of the people who have been very happy when I was sent to the ministry. Because I think he also feels that he has had one of his own to be the ministry. And so if there are challenges that he's been going through over the years, it should be a thing for the thing of the past for him. And I have done that tour in Ashanti region. So far so good. I think we have some of the best and the hard-working MCs or MMDCs across the country here in Ashanti region, because who say Obiano Ababe MMDC Biawo Ashanti region has been a party person, has been somebody who have gone through the mill, has been somebody who have worked with the party, and so you could see say a few places now there are some challenges here and there, but all of them are working so very much with the party for us to be able to make sure say we win this election. And it's also my interest. It is in my interest to have this government stay in power, because me them are young. Sebi Kufado, when over 80 years, he has also achieved every political dream that he sought to achieve. Yabwana mana achieve say ya mana hand over to an MPP government. Sebi ono the ben ya mum there, but young people we are going to be much affected, much more than him. So it is in our interest to get him. Maybe my name is Constituency Secretary the by
okay.
We are making sure that Otafo will get the 85% for Dr. Muhammadu Bawumia. Media, me yomoba, me omona na umwofa say. You've told me that I don't have any problem. Almost any problem. Maybe almost had to make a parliament. It is very clear for all the research that we've done. It is very clear they are sending me back to parliament. But Akaba Umiadi. And no Namaka Chata of Vose, who hear me chain bibia. And who hear me chain bibia will maybe say. And so we have to make sure said yeah, Dr. Matopoku Prempeka and Apo about 85% NPC. We have to get it. Otafo have to show the way. We are sending a strong signal to Otafo and the Ghanaian people tomorrow that we are showing the way that Dr. Muhammadu Bawumia, even in his absence, we are organizing, galvanizing to make sure that we make him president in 2025.
What can watching I do na mo let us in for you watching yami aduma not just walk to sensitize your constituents. What about say free for na can want some kakra kire
yami aduma watching the two tail ends of Otafo Tafo new road the CEO honum na osade besi adabraka one the two tail ends of Otafo constituency. So we are going to start from Adabraka. Last year, unfortunately, and to me, last 4 years, and to me, I started in Adabraka, and we had so much backlash from the people of Adabraka because they felt that we've taken them out of the constituency. I say, those times, plebiscite to map and say, to go for Ghana for any what I say. So the people of Adabraka felt that we have not taken them seriously, and of course I listened to that consent, even though we from Adabraka to Tafone there. But of course, because they are part of the constituency, the number of votes that is also changed from constituency and so soon into you best start if you Adabraka and you much now. You start if you are near the aqua new the coffee junction honum. Yes, I have a back near baby medals scoreboard a big in the mammoth rally Brother Sami Bao.
Hey, my goddess.
Sending the video be away. I think the Numana Wayan.
Oh, yeah.
Going to be the most hit.
Yeah, very nice song.
I love the song.
Yeah.
He's done so well.
Oh, by crying, and one be go so be the
He's done
wusu.
so well. Send him a mienra. Send him a mienra. You Pompo. You are coming tomorrow. No, so baba. Into your China brother Sameba. Ampon soba.
Oh.
Ampon is also going to be there. Vincent, you walk now upon it. Tabita Kuma Ma. And there's a walk on the Manya. And Tabita Kum is also going to be there. Kofi Juma. So Ebeba.
Okay.
Bank of Masaka will also be there. We have some musicians, almost water for Phobia Mo SDA, Mama MPP.
Okay.
They are also going to be there. Me and Minya Kabeniza, not some called Tumiba, but Wakodi Europe. So Kabeniza will not be able to come. But of course, the boys, Chechikumu and all those guys, of course, Tafofo. So they will also be there to support the work.
And you're China, they are sad yet because what they are.
Ochina. Gen Z's for Napu will also be there. Ranten and Mabawa Omodo Matthew Musi was a Omono in 2006 to 2008. You will move free because of Kofo's free maternal health care. You will move free. They've had the opportunity to also come and benefit from free SHS. So what I say, maybe more transit Dr. Mahamadou Bawumia Beba. Yeah, free tertiary union, so a bit to me, if you're able to roll it. Centralized application platform so that and then obey school this or Tokyo University form or to Legon or to UCC or to UDS. So only GD crowd, not to Kolia can say, you will grant for me and your colleague family. About 1,500 Ghana cedis that you spend only on forms. Dr. Bawumia saw the centralized application platform Biba, John Mahama. Oman 50 years, Sergeant Cassie Onyada. I know John Mahama, I know his credibility, I know the person that he is. And I don't think he's a better person to lead this country. John Mahama be a president, Kwama may be a president of Ghana. John Mahama be a president of this country. Oma may a province and be a president of Ghana. Because even in my state, in opposition days, from 2014 to 2016, I realized and I saw the way John Mahama leader of this country and I say, very bad. He is not a leader. He is just somebody who just wants to accomplish a dream. And since my president for 4 years, I got 4 years, Chinchina was me this 4 years. Apart from that, asa. And so he is not somebody that we want to make sure say BJJ and also made the president. No. You fight and make sure that he never becomes president again. We want a leader who is able to think and tell you, say, Yanko down the Boka, Obi ko KNUST, and also Oko University and Apolia. Ni admission fee in quite about 2,000. I said 2,000, or the more 1,005, and I say 1,008. I got forms and Kwa. And we don't have a leader who will think through and say, let's have a centralized application system. Let's have one for motor form by 300 cities or 200 Ghana cities. Every information that you put in there will go to all these universities, will go to all these tertiary universities. So if you qualify, the university will give you an admission without buying a form from any of these institutions. If we have such a leader and compare to John Dramani Mahama, who just cannot tell you about what he wants to do, manifesto, Yetio, opposition leader, our also the president. You cannot even tell us what you want to do. You are just pinpointing about the negativities of the sitting government. The 24-hour economy, they themselves, WONTUMI explain it up till today.
Oh, I know the no.
Why?
No cry.
That cannot be a good alternative. Ghanaian people WONTUMI can say, Kufa the buy and Galamsi near Peso, yes, and then the WONTUMI, and I say some Uber point to some few negatives of a sitting government and say, let's vote against MPP government. That would be wrong. Because normal MPP are buying yen. Hey, Dr. Mahamadou Bawumia, not a vice president. In fact, or a vice president. John Mahama, the vice president. Compare the two, who have been able to shape the political discourse of this country. Say, Obi Nkansah, you don't find that around John Mahama. That's what I'm saying. That say John Mahama be president, then come on, convince and go president of Ghana. Because on any Dr. Mahamadou Bawumia, they are incomparable. I will be a better president than John Dramani Mahama. I'm telling you. Because that's what I'm saying, that even in opposition, as young as I was that time, 24, 25 years, we could see clearly that John Mahama was not the leader for this country. He was not. And that is how come some of us led a vociferous campaign against him during those times. For him to lose this election, the kind of election that he lost at Ghana, who be that. And not because I'm an MPP person, but of course, see, I cannot crepa. Let's put MPP and DC aside. Dr. Bawumia only perfect person, but compare the two people that we have. These are the two people who will be president of Ghana after 2024. That if you want to compare Bawumia and you want to compare Mahama, why would you make Mahama president of Ghana? For what reason? I mean, I don't understand. You have John Dramani Mahama as president of this country again. And not because no, yeah, he is.
Oh, that's
yes, but why do you want to hand over the reins of government to John Dramani Mahama? For what reason? We've known him. Why you be damn
incompetent Mahama?
What is it? What is it? There be no deba. What's me at 4 years? Want to mean be radical that you want to put this country through to develop this country. Nothing radical. 4 years. And you are just saying the normal things. The normal things that everybody is saying. That's what you're also saying. How? But unfortunately for us, but I'm just hoping that he just gets not to be president of this country. Because he will be a very
and also the dear Bebaso. Yabatua Badia, but we didn't Ghana for the rejected for the third time running.
Unfortunately for us, me audio on my phone. So people who insulted me 2 months, 3 months to elections just because they saw me campaigning for a Muslim, a northerner. There's one audio I heard from London. The person supposedly telling me, so, oh yeah, my family member. No, I'm very disappointed in me. Some of our people here are still having that mentality.
I just almost share competence, know what the person can do.
It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. But these people never said Vincent here. Fantini and also Asantini. When they were helping one of your own or people, why didn't you think about that? I hear. I hear. But when I enter the Zongos, I tell them, so this time Zongo for someone to about from Bawumia. Because they be almost say I MPP near no Asante for. And you have from one more day, they be. And even in the Zongos, sometimes you feel that you are struggling with the Zongos accepting Dr. Muhammad Bawumia. Just because NDC, I like to say, I own the NDC on him. But Alaji has forgotten that they were the same people telling us here 10 MPP.
Yeah.
Just because people have forgotten about the history of the MPP. When the MPP came together as a result of the Northern People's Party, as a result of the Anlo People's Party, as a result of a number of ethnic groups coming together to form the United Party. MPP's party is the most diverse party in this country. Every ethnic group has been represented. And it's the color and the blood of someone to say by no fault of yours. Is it my fault to be a Vanti? Do I have to decide where I come from?
No, you don't have that.
Can you decide where you come from?
No.
Why do we have to hang people with no fault of theirs as to where they are coming from? Until maybe be an opportunity, but they are chop per mass and for. Sad, no. I can't. Let me put it that way because I'm part of it. Sad, no. You're showing a in your Dutch. A time will come. You also present your person. Somebody will tell you no. You will not agree. But we should be able to live up to a point.
Yeah, one people. Yeah, one people.
One people. Can he do it? Yes, he can do it. That is what we should look at. Now, WONTUMI about Baumia Madam Mahama or free Kruma and my one of your
Mate, Honorable Vincent, made him say, Moko prepare for China Yamia Duma, na enche made him say, Pono, Brepemono, and Kawo, a year local government ministry there. Nanka will say, Becca new regions near Ghana secondary city projects, Yaka a year safety net near a whole crowd, but time wouldn't permit us to go into all that because NPP, why, yeah, Juma, and can Honorable Vincent, Koma, one share, Yabedochina. But Honorable, where Ochina mega walk on the day. And I will catch a year tough. But who say yes, or can be why they should choose a year Dr. Baumia above John Dramani Mahama. But oh, sorry, Tafo, briefly.
Oh,
time there, sir, and so you. Now, because I would you know, what?
Yeah, 40 minutes.
Oh, I can't Indian Canadian came back to be at the whole day. Honorable Bay.
Maybe. Oh, shirt a semi. Meet me a shirt, me t-shirt, and I'm a about me t-shirt too. I'm about me t-shirt. Me so butterfly. Vincent, the done do is done. The people want Vincent. They've told me some omobaname, tomato abanamami, so there's no problem. But what we are doing tomorrow,
yes,
is how can we showcase Dr. Mahamadou Bawumia to be accepted by the people of WOTUMI constituency. Whether from the Asante line, whether from the Fantif area, whether from the Zongos.
Yeah, Tafoso the Zongo for them, ye chia bunina, more dear, and not yeah.
We need that is why I've already told them, I say, Sir Bokara Gatanoa, Ada Tafu Zongo for over 60 years. Sariki Zongo wo Otafo me say. That is all that he wants us to do. No, nimso no dia manofo. And I quote him, was a manofo the mudi vote. See to me as I had the anima or modia. The people of Zongo will vote for the new patriotic party. That polling station, Mr. Secretary, we have never won that polling station. The MPP has never won those polling stations. And I have told them the amount of money that we've sunk into that Bukaragata. Bukaragata, it has killed so many people in Tafuzo. There's another one, a 21 a year, near Tafuji, Honom. Those times when even what they articulate a crowd to a begira. That's how big and huge it was. To me, you see, Ghana Secondary City, and yes, our project in the people are saying that Sa Bukaragata ne de. Ya mom beto Obama. I'm not out of Baumia. But I'm also challenging them. See, I talk about you and I say Baumia and we need a better from. You better say, Dr. Mahamadou Baumia winning elections. You better say, Balotono,
that is
because about almost 30 million that we could have implemented at other places, but we brought it for the people of WOTUMI Zongo, because the Sariki Zongo told us that Sagata Wedie and on a che a yes central mosque and a Sariki Zongo ni fee. The central mosque near Tafo Sariki Zongo ni fee big gatan and a film say it was nasty. Sabi na airtime, and we've invested so much by the leadership of Dr. Mahamadou Bawumia. Near yes, I did not more. Man to abana maya media maka me say man to ya 2 years as a police station MPP we never turn for from Bukaragata no crown pono menya usa afede Tafu Zongo for nya so. But there is something I know kuma. But when I go there I see some glimpse of changes which I'm happy about. But all that I want is here between one crampa we know say pamam no mo ko ene. But Sir John Mahama, lead Dr. Mahamadou Bawumia ba akokra o ha aba no ye beto sa be 20 times kwa ye beto you asana Bawumia winia ye beto. Those areas are my target. Those areas are areas that I want to turn blue for Dr. Mahamadou Bawumia. Those areas are areas I will let them I want them to know say Unia say abayaba na se motumi enjoy free SHS. Mo may no manya 22-23 years no. Ye wo mu free oh President Kofo Abanso. They enjoyed free maternal health care. You will move free way no. Omasa benya free SHS. Before free SHS, Obekaya, Yankoda ni bebre no muntimi nko even SHS. When I went to Ministry of Education, as part of your research here, was that and could only be into intro even BC because of BC registration fee. BC registration fee.
Until send an adult every year or register.
BC registration fee. You see, it was not Sika or senior high school, no. And school fees, so no. No. It was because some headmasters need a church for no. Stopping Crown from writing BC because they have not paid BC registration fee, not school fees. And BC is so that time none of deck in you. Into one trial, you are out of school. There was no of deck. You were out of school. Have you forgotten?
Oh yes.
And
Gen
Z is more Fiana. And a ban what made here will BC registration fee for you from 2017 till date. And then outro BC in now call senior high schooler. Where we senior high school no so no. Wasi registration fee. Those are then crying be intro. Of course, by virtue of the fact that none of them could the down no papa beneska, no trauma. But it denied most people from getting SS education because of Wasi registration fee. Abani 2 years up to today. What can we do for you again? Can we say obiti baby no galam say na dia nti enunti no mento aba and obiti baby abada say beje 100 cedi 50 cedis na be dia chinti na nuntu ko to abetia this government. You cannot do that. And I think that even with free SHS and its beneficiaries, me hunu say mama phone papa phone no ana omo de omo hu fa so pa because
yes. Yeah.
But the kwada no asa de they don't see it.
Asem na work you.
E kwada ni hunu. And
so
I think that
time
because you see John Muhammad days they were very young. Some of them were just 6, 10 years, 7 years, so they didn't see these things. Into what train the school fees a man no no ade ohun de why de man because papa oska
or them certificate this hard and
that is how or why we should calm down and educate these young ones. And I have seen the Gen Zs for Napo led by a lady called Emmanuel Amo trying to educate the young ones for them to know say what you guys benefited. Yemubi say nyamia ebian kentumi metena ha say MP. I am the 7th born of my parents. My father is just a common teacher with the greatest of respect. A teacher taking care of 8 kids. These days, it's difficult. I really want to go to school. Yeah. But you have no opportunity. Say you better enjoy free SHS, but try as much as possible to get us to wherever we are today. The others may not have that opportunity. Or more money opportunity, no. It is one of the best doctors or some of the best politicians, ministers or MMDCs that we never had. That we never had. Or more money opportunities is one of the best surgeons, neurosurgeons that we never had because of education. And now we've done all these things for these young ones. We should not be pleading. We should not be campaigning. It should be a thank you vote for the new Patriotic Party and Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia. But even if you don't get it that way, it is okay. We will still preach to them. We can only appeal to their conscience to do what is right for Mother Ghana, for themselves. My mashke, I plantain chips, bread, I anopa, and a pound of your fufu in ye. By 9 o'clock, your phone. 2 baby, at least. Ubenya, Obio Babiano. Ha, Obio Babiano, Ubenya t-shirt. Mashada, my Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia t-shirt. Ados, Messi Media, who here, Media, Media, there's no problem with that. Sabi, wouldn't say, Obatafua, 3 lectures in the water.
Oh, okay.
Pankonu Roman, and a Pankonu, someone at the team will be a massive omenu. Pankonu estate, Tafu Roman. And just I'm sorry, me no crumble just some more 2 hours. I'm gone. What I say? Yeah, and me yomo bam your manana, there's no problem. But my issue, Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia.
Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia.
We need to make him president of Ghana.
Ah, inshallah.
We need to make him president.
Inshallah.
And we need to set that record for the people of Ghana to know, say, irrespective of your background, when you go now dom no toswa. No man can ever stop it. And that is Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia. No man will stop it. Also for being no bit to stop it, I didn't know. Constituency. Constituency.
What is written is written.
Asantimemuha. Also for the door say. I know man can say me to me win elections bill. Keke. Me wa. Me wa. I saw for the door say, sometimes even your own studio. It's not other places. Me say 2 days to election me. I saw for be sending audio. Or say tafun suo ebu ofume. So for okan suo. Say I saw enso bu ofume na de ende ebu ofume. Estru so yi mase. Nti se musika menye dey. Me fa. E ma me nkutua. En fa mo na me say minister me go to am obi o. The people of Tafo will still vote for me. You talk about anyway, no say name me come and say the real God has spoken. That's what I told him. Me shall support you, but they be an also for no crown for me, so for child. Because if I have one of the cleanest of hearts, na me mom pa ya crown pa, me so for child also for. Because I do not did the in there. Also for be nobody determine who becomes president of this country. This is Onyankopon. If you have paid your dues, and I know Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia, or didn't Yankopon ya pam when he was young, and a pam wa Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia and Yankopon yano. No pastor, no supposed prophet can stop it. Or no Yankopon and yana pam. And that tight communication between himself, and his Almighty God, you know, will prevail on the 7th of December. This also a soft for now, but yet Tafu, a Corbin, Sunni, and I say, by Winia, say, I'm a yes, I 2 years, 7 December, Mahamudu Bawumia Winia. Oh, Lotto forecast now, yeah, and I know anything.
Honorable Vincent Echo Asifwa, a year MP for Old Tafo Constituency. It's your chance time, no. A year no num. I shall say what Adabraka. You
Adabraka could scoreboard and I say meadows. So the
Meadows debut.
When you're bad boy.
Me name a holiday.
When you're bad boy. When you're bad boy. Hey, when you meadows. No meadows yet. One of the most popular places about Tafo, we know. That is a crowd of scoreboard. I scoreboard. I
scoreboard.
Meadows.
It's a whole abobechina.
I will be a mature on a meadows any dia.
Okay.
Businessman of Bono, no Jan, a Juma or Yenajuma, no be any asap. Oh, yes.
But Ochina, any asap get to say the honorable air can or Ochina, but do what na baby will be na yanko walk no ebubaye de papa nigina na just a campaign no and asia all right honorable asefwa yamin now you better was and we wish you the best.
Thank you so
much
for the opportunity.
You tabra you say campaign no yes the job day ground na there be amen from Maybe I said now. And then you can not from you. I am here for chassis. I here for the moon afraid. By Tiabra. Why? You so walking into the buy. Walk into the buy. And 2 minutes. You it's Yabasafro. Yabasafro that was wow. I want Bawumia to be president. Maybe I see a meeting now. Many so I didn't know. Bawumia be president. Then one. Mate, eti yamin show yamin kan ho. Why? Ochina yamin aduma ye nyina ye nchire mu ewo Tafo. Bia honorable bana hene obi say bia wo kan bibia say de. It's all about Bawumia.
And
I think so youngest Constituency secretary na Ashanti region na.
For now.
Yes. Okay. Okay.
For now, I think so. Many years in the chairman. Tafo there. Tafo here for Kobo. No masla. Also, Crony will be the idea. Asante. Yeah, the dominant chichire. And they are almost to me. Yes, a city and Cassia Daroma. Ochina be fe be de. Se unya daakye generation foforɔ a ɛba bɛdi party anim ɛdi region anim na ɛdi Ghana anim na ɔmo enthusiasm wɔ soro sɛ ɔbɛma party adwuma tumi akɔ so yi a wote akyiri a no w'ani agye na ne chairman akɔfa hɔ. I think so they are so much prepared to vote for Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. So you not see me well. And then I'm actually need to be na sheshe ne be share. Nti no bo MP so abaso. Odi ba akona odi mienu a. Enye smith sa. I hope so. As I am Deputy Minister, the experience in the Bocos more. In the West, I joined towns, and the consulate for the Menshia Bear home.
Yes, please.
And I'm pointing for us to come home.
Yes, please.
If he said, or she a chibi. Here can do what some. No way, no. Seven uncle for the dad uncle for busier time, no, I see him on common not uncle for 3 months. Anyone why I warm has a year, say no crowd, or money baby on free. And there was something can move for almost 50 more. And sometimes, and this is where I normally name money. I'm a challenge to a but this year, only the Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia or the call. There's something can move for be animal use the Niman called Zongo and Fabia Maye. But the crown is a Usum body or so as some could do, so I come for Kano. And this is for free Zongo communities free to my and this is free to my and this is free to my and the Omonya Hemao. You better buy normally bent 1 inch. Normally, a few no more didn't trust. And I was sitting on Nkansah Daroma, MPP for who say a party a Ghana for you and idea. Now I did Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia and so much strength. And you could say, yeah, I'm fine, man, because what is me. Here they are money because of 1 fiber or so. It's himself, he for a best okay MP. I'm best okay MP, papa.
I want them to shock me.
What Cremonia? Now, dear Jadia. Cremo, dear Jadia. So we get dear Jadia. O man, because our Yeremian Zongo. What benefit it? Might be a bear, Yeremian sound, might be a bear 12 feet near home with them. See, I could be a 9,000 cities in the school in 3 years. Yeah, multiply it. A good word, I so but as such as a cocoa brimino, or drew top when you be a manatama. Into me and Nkansah had a tree abaco because then this was your candidate. Your Nkansah a winning candidate in a Yansana. Na candidate here, they be a hurry. 2012, cry caught on some fishing. Warrior, I don't quite a pegana or burn horse, do passing G. In the present, yes, okay, in Yaman and cop. Namely, papa, or couldn't him. What's how you be near Sadwaba? What's how you be near Sadwaba? And Timmy bought on Robber Basso. Deputy Local Government Minister.
Thank you.
A branch up. I was a man of Possum.
Fine boy. The okay, the son of correct. Time I know man Penny that Rollins, Eddie or by no solo. Now say they be the whole friend. But the whole fair. Oh, the whole fair.
Say you year compete here Rollins 96. I'm a lady be a poly that time. Na age koto aba wie ya otuma hwan ya se metuma akokọ e kwa ne kase kutitando senior ho fe no e kwa ya Rollins no sa akotom ye faka totompo na different University of Ghana beduru ni nye ka haje campaigns
ahwo fe no so count
otuma no adini akopon kro opibi aga Solomon Sanko ni ade o ye wo Solomon yakopon koto ni din ati ase yakopon koto ni din Inti tafufu ebesremo Ochira Nkansah makwan mmemfa ahoden kota akiri
na work ni gina na mu na chese bawumia
mesriwafo wa wontimi nkobi at least be on be rally ni de betwen ho na party from penny for obron so yi nyina fa ahoden kota na chi in fact say wa branch na politics we seem say na o anya chita phone bibira to da bembuo kakra timi ba. But I think he's a fine gentleman, and I think I was a man for it to me.
Mate, but I say, Honorable Kwajo Banahine.
No, we try more crime. Second lady of town.
Yes.
Obanyans ni Obanim Defo. Okasa ye. Ron say, no. Akunyina no, I feel say she's done very well. And I know na me de net to omon penin da daire kwadu ajimai. O de 31st for a year juma bibiri. I'm feel say utie no a ne maba wasam ni rubber sam no wasu afiri ni boss ho. I am on Penny Rebecca. I said, Mama Kasa, Pekra Bepe. And I'm Nimse. That's seminal, see. Mom Penny, I be a chair to me Casama or Hene. Nancy to be a Casa now was here good. What I say? Yet you know, when you answer, or cast some money, she is why Nkansah in him the day, a womb. Until me Bonabasso, Nama Bonukun Sabasso. Sir, Mampeni to me identify Dr. Mahmoud Bomiano. Dr. Mahmoud Bomiano so identify the Yiripa and Sui. Never war party no. If it's ended for come running meet no. Second lady. I don't know today. I say Fatty Afatan Kromano. Oh dear. Where dear? Sabira Fatai. Baumia. You see, when we're working with people like that, we are Jumamre. Say you or Yegmana Maunya. Enthusiasm to make sure say on a day now. When you say I miss me and you can't know. Yeah, me chin. Mamma said near Maguka, you can't do a bio, my general view when you might yes, and I'm a one yesterday campaign, a quarter as one as Samba. Oh, to make sure say, I'm in a yard. Nature WONTUMI so Bonichidom. Bonichidom. And the I think, be a bear fine. Yeah, very fine. Maybe I'm a permit to say, or shall say, now can't galamsey issue. Yeah. Now, Messer said, Momena Kiakuma and Chiam. Bia Kanakuma and Tunium. Nina and Kyeremanteng. I said, Obia Bacasa galamsey, no, a yebia no bois. But the uncle phone so more document here. Or be a minus. So, and so be a course just out in general here now. Your most show. I just say, none ye, Mompany in a cunya at all so a quay ye. Ediena, my sister, you are sweet. Nanano, and this for ye, Nancy, I have a couple 2 months. I mean, at trouble, and this for a course organized liver for Chia Cosso, as of Phobia and Chia Cosse. A friend saying, Nkofo Bibi, Sina Bear, because only campaign message. Woman, my dear, Mobay, Tiombe be a dear before the back. I mean, kind of cruncher say, Obia, your small scale mind be a me, sure say. Dr. Mahmoud Baumia and Aoba. I'm sending you. Small scale mind a biano. Dr. Mahmoud Baumia, Unti and Aoba. Naka kitty be Tinyabo Chari. So being so machine a question so what I'm saying, Bible saying to you, Nimpapa and one, a bonneman. Tis a machine since Subiso, and as in Subi, you've been a so catch it all. No be catch them send Crawford to me, a continuous sissy quan, you'll be an among producer upon one eye as a may baby in Cotton. By the current says, what to me, who are doing pyjama since you call on with dear. asem ya woti ya baby a wo na nya woni document no sese free ho woti ase nyina ya nwiro ma no ena omo nso a me feel say ya sign omo so omo nya omo adwuma no nkonko pamon crofo ana so omo nko adwuma no minim operations in the car so omo nko ye but mama ye nya de mamamfo obumfu so adwemboni bi ene wo tirim na akwa if say anu bebre kwa ma de eto ibi so yefo de mo kwan mfa so yo mo nema ti mesere mi nua no ma bi a wo no nya wo dia hono mo nye operations nya e ma obi a me hawo so minim say ekoye nim no e bi nya mara bi a ye be ma ayi bibi to enter somebody's place. You should be able to have then be police in very share bibi all them more court be man bibi say all right see you say na monitoring this provision yejuma on Crawford mining site EP4 your mo there obia ya ne there I think say we should be able to minimize near air cost here only say me no kazai wait ma asa kire mfa o me mpesu ya so anom on fa nguhwem but ma sa from en Crawford kunsuo ma from hokosansuo ba ye kreti zega na nyina ria sa ya se because and this phone policy omni program bi omni ni so ate hunu bia all they do is create tension and tell lies will say omna maku e ka che kokofo bi se kokasofo bi se ayi na me send man uyi say yes u be sofo kura e say o me ba behwe na wafo na e be se ye hwe wafo no I was saying okuani bi o be kasa bia wo me ye bo no obi o be ba hakuafo obi o be ba be kasa bia o be so che se wadwene wo fom
sa video na e ko viral say be sure somebody be the honorable e ka ho asem say wa obeye ayi
say ye de engusie tax eba ba omia ene mampani o mo tax bibia de engusie tax ba nti o be si ofo kura ayi so mo hwe no mo susu ne hu ne beje wo na nye sa ne se wo hye na obunimu a ne beje ne twitwiri and people are listening to it I don't go and this for yenti no mba o muntimi nya hwe no na wonchini no adoso nti ye besre menua no ma mutu for magudie we cannot do away with gold.
Yeah. And as I say, soldier for no esana omu etu eye illegal miners titru wana mine ewo insuo soro shamfa ne ye do eno no emra etia etu omu no mu ese omu niema etu we a small scale miner na wo proper documents just krata wo de eye wadwuma dia me pa cho koswa na ye wadwuma nye wunti ena eye asrafo no enemu na asrafo no omo ko baby a amanfo mine illegally ye tiamra ensuo obo ese ensuo no eno na asrafo no etususa obo ye ho adwuma etibe so wo krata na we small scale miner wo krata wo de ye adwuma dia kola ko ye wadwuma koso na ye wadwuma
na mesese ya amanfo nyane jane of course ye train who so jani so atare pa na de yam hihie we dey on operation nti se adwane and ko an chese dey nti na wo dwane what you say obia money japade ho bai
and I said the economy soldier for no so ya kire said you amon ko na nya say dia
and explaining and showing what you have to make sure say baby okuta na ye dey amara ma kwan a wo ho mesi mesre minianum a omutu foma gudie minus no a omo so omo bo aban ama ban atu galam se ahye ne mesre mo monka makoma ntum yam oh e ba se ya ziam no to metimi a design ne makasa na me birthday you can have 1,001 people to wish me happy birthday. Yeah. They will not even ask me that ben ye wo and the social media no sa na aye into obi di de kosi onu se na asamanya kura ndisi for so that was their own main agenda chatro pa ni e do mo operationalize second am say for obu fu because I hold there na gwa gbo ahi anti ensima nka se ba ye kan aka mampani
also be say akobio no sa akwa yes obo ba
mampani that aka no 4 years 4 years no obi nim ne obeye tema no mfie na kura se obetimi dia ye adwuma kura sa mfie na no wa fa anye hu and yes, Romo, nsuo fa ba nche se wonum so wo bibi aka wo no yemfa ntoboase na ye manage ye home feel say there should be a proper and a better way to manage the situation na me no no na gina mentimi and obi send video bi bra me mentimi and because abano de ne and this for ye nyina jampo ye ita
jampo
timi dwere ho amenti ase Ghana ha timi dwere ho amenti ase nyenti amenti ase ne say how can they use a girl to tempt you now say a setter One say the dokono attempted Kyeremanteng a friend say jata wa no ko to dokono
so be so ahwa odim week
yeah woni ma wo di ko jata bewe ndi a chance de no e ade a ogusu a wo ye na ofi doctor aba professor ne po obi am na belidi utak the whole Ghana University Association ne ya hwesa ne atoma. Now we have gotten to a point yeah, the obi be leader. We need to look at the person's intrinsic values. What makes that person who he is. O sabe as you talk for enko a friend say enko strike. A school for amakwan. Strike no ko there then. What be na person ko humi ana say. O munye you see galam say. You think for timi twa pictures anya Ghana how no more share. And because in the social media no ye musa question wo honti no obehu na tonkro fotri yes re minia no bia to no boas na wo aban no asama o cancel so o mo tin nsuo so na ye ma o mo kwan no a o mo se nsuo no o mo na o mo tu o mo so sa mo mo aye mo am wo mo document a mo ye mo no maye no mo mo aban enchire ba bi ho no mo nye wo so office o machine sisuo na ba bia wo ne nye no apolice for badwane we am robber free ho enye me nkotena oti ase ba bia otene nye e ka se sori anada ni asam foforo e Ghana ha nko ana wo ti e besre enti ye nuanom a mo ye party for mo am wo gidi o Dr. Muhammad Ba mu munti na me se oba na me se oba eni ma ode atoto ho a eye agudie etuo mine no ayade a galamsey no eso bete because obu abosin ya wonyanti na wode kwan foforo bi so ekwaye machine na wontimi tonti ene bi okura asase no mu ni ba bia gold no kura hye ntotutu as ya bomi poli wo betutu a ko no anya hwe ndo oboka be 2 million no anya 3 million no de ko no if you have proper way of doing the now machines ya detect where the minerals no wo na we na wutu hodom a damage no be ketu abi enso ko obi amepamo
yeah
obi amepamo uwie a emra na kire se kataso wo ababaji ye wo wudim no asemba ho a ne ahwehwe wo ne enya ene na Dr. Mahmoud Baumia odeba nti yesre menua mo a enne ne esi nura social media ma mo yemu ahyehye mo a ama mo hu ne mo yem ho ene sa de betu otuti MPP pe jomama ba waku jomama ba obeku because I know already no was we dwanfunu already no was ontimi ntie obia already no na wotimi didi asantematem ka bibia kire nyina keke ka bibia kire keke ti digana fo atem ebesramo enye so smooth sir but in the face of two evil you need to pick the lesser evil second nyina be hye Gana nyina be say de osa ban bibi enra medwema mpani ho sa
ade so ahase so
o ma dwene ho santi wo ye leader wo be say stop here de wo stop so amane o wo stop so amane o na wo so fa de ebesre obi a wo machine si ba bia anya bia yi wade ye den fefiri ho na wo a wo kwan wo mu a wo ye wadwuma de koso ayi wadwuma na mo ba me nwane e fa document ni chichiri wo visa mo na mo nkasa mo koto ama de abufu
mbate
kwakoto
abusuafo said the honorable eka no na wokenkan obi opeso o kire o sa ade no enye political NDC fo ena besu obu hye kire na omukọ hye CSOs no any media practitioners echi ena omo yes adede no whether you like the obi abeka say enye politically you be NDC fo ena hye kire na yes ade no na ansa na mesore no me kai wo say okwa akoto aba come December 7th near ɛwɔ sɛ woyɛ ɛde sɛ wobɛto ɛde ama NPP na wokɔ akɔto aba tuma Alhaji Dr. Mahmood Bawumia na ɔdo ɛna ɔde e-pharmacy aba ɛyɛ Ghana yɛka ɛyɛ zipline medical drone delivery system so it's all about Dr. Mahmood Bawumia. It is December 7th today. A dear yɛka kyerɛw sɛ Kona Koto, he's the best choice for Ghana. And one is a esroho na we choose a Dr. Mahmood Bawumia na watu waba ede amano. Na a year did a swallow herbal clinic and so Mr. Weni ya why a surgery when you so a be and that is why accident that affect when you see a wisi Mr. Credit that swallow herbal clinic na kodom ensure we no ema e herbal medicine papa treatment no wie no just be kire pania to form kra e wo dem a wani ubehu se opeso sna eye pania di ahoma ehyem ubehu no simple kra me slow endaso ho herbal clinic omo ewo eye kwada so estate park ho ewo Kumasi ase sanso ena okopiem wo Accra dia omo ewo Tabora Alhaji Walako Junction hodoma me srow fa wadi no ko sise na wadi no yesi achia nso emuye be ma wadi ense kura edo de emwa ewo abrabo yim enti endidaso wo ho herbal clinic endidaso wo ho herbal clinic eho ede baabia ese wodi wadi ekire from matrofo so number dey 0559 901 234 0559 901 234 Black Panther beverage weekend na edruhoi numbi ema me why ensano emu edda ho ye beverage kama cola and a rum would be a while say yes feeling yebin crani best feeling yebin it's a Black Panther beverage kobolonchai ewokeo na command frames ewo crew from kola kope bi achira kwan achakana paya etahopo Black Panther beverage numbi mame and then you bring weekend wedding ceremony and they be a social gathering be my Black Panther beverage into me now yeah sorry a Kivo 4-in-1 Gary soaking mix Kivo 4-in-1 Gary soaking mix nkati wom milk wom sugar wom just say Gary ni kama ya chile kama etwanya Gary nkati milky bibia bi wom umpewe na mpacho open the way honorable yes sorry jumende no so yeah
Ebia Dr. Mahmood Bawumia abia obia nchia kese enkoma no na onka na koma nto ne yam yenimie se onyankopon ti ene sikadwanti nyankopon ti me kase kadwa go ene no he kase kaaye enti ene Ghana fonti 7 December Ghana inshallah be kwa akoto ma this for o ma nya candidate
when I say honorable Kwajo Bana